Hey folks, Quill18 here, and welcome to the Let's Try Prison Architect Psych Warden's Edition. It's a long name, but Psych Ward is an expansion that adds criminally insane people to Prison Architect. I dabbled with it a little at PDXCon, but that was an early beta build, but now it is out, and I can play with the full release version, which is going to be a hell of a lot of fun. So yeah, this adds criminally insane inmates, which can be very problematic. Now here's what's interesting too. I've made this little starter prison. It's not, it's kind of a hell prison, but you know, most of my prisons are. I have not actually taken in any criminally insane prisoners. However, I actually have 2 of them because things are so rotten in my prison that a couple of my prisoners have actually become criminally insane, and they're actually in solitary right now. We don't have a guard out. Come over here. Look inside. Let's say, give me some vision. There it is. There's one right over here. So Benjamin Hay became criminally insane in the prison, and Schaefer over here, who's also he's claustrophobic now as well, and he's in solitary. Although I think both these can be released from solitary. The problem is I have no padded cells. So criminally insane prisoners want a cell the same as any other cell, but it should be a padded cell to help just calm them down a little bit. So what I'm going to do. I'm getting ready to build a whole psych ward, and I was actually going to play a little bit more with this little starter prison before I started this video, but then it turned out I had some prisoners, so we're going to go and start working on our psych ward prisoners ASAP, and we'll even go ahead and turn on the intake for the criminally insane. In fact, I kind of find, like, only taking criminally insane from now on. I think that might be what we do. I don't know. You get so much money up front. You know, I kind of like it. Criminally insane inmates feel a constant level of suppression, requiring new padded cells and psychiatric help to reduce their privacy, comfort, safety, and freedom needs before they ignite. And that's it. That meter above their head is basically how close they are to their boiling point. So we're gonna do that. We're gonna take in from now on all available criminally insane prisoners and kind of sort of nothing else. So we're gonna convert a couple of cells. So go to rooms, right down here, padded cells. And we are going to convert 2 of these cells to padded cells. And at some point, Lawrence will get taken out of here, and our criminally insane people will get moved in. Staff-wide, we will need an orderly. Orderlies take care of the criminally insane. They give them a lot more hands-on attention than the guards do, while still fulfilling some of the sort of guardy kind of duties. There is a grant for the prison. I'm hoping to finish the crackdown on drugs. I'm actually wondering if I should stop this inmate nutrition research. That's what I was doing that actually led to the insanity. I'm going to go and temporarily just tweak this schedule. Yeah, we're gonna go back. We're gonna have 2 meals that you see how the criminally insane, they don't work. But they still participate in programs. We're gonna have sort of a breakfast there. You know, the work free time is mostly fine. Maybe a yard in the middle is gonna be okay. Then we'll put a late night meal, one like just true free time period over here. I'm gonna do that. Or maybe I'll do it this way. Eat, then lock up. So the lockup right after the sleep is pretty good because they wake up and then it gives them a chance to go to the bathroom in their cells before they get released everywhere. Because if you know their potty needs bad or something like that, they can go into the shower in an especially bad mood and start some more trouble. I think we'll go with that, and I'll also go and change the meal quantity and variety back to medium, just for now. I do think, well, first of all, I need to expand so much of my canteen and everything like that. I think my ratios are off. I'm going to go and put down a couple more cookers in here. Actually, I'm going to move the sink as well. It's right over there because we can put in a second sink. But let me get a couple more cookers because I haven't expanded this in a long time, and I suspect we're nowhere near our requirements for this stuff. Tell you what, let's put in one more fridge too. I don't know. That's not needed quite as badly. I have to look up all the spreadsheets again. I don't know. Looks like those fridges are set up that way, just based on the dirt pattern. So we just want them to match. Not like we can see the front of the fridge. And people can access them from either sides anyway, so it's not a big deal. But there we go. Yeah, just got to find a few more narcotics. Actually, what I should do maybe is do the visitation rights. Finish this for a little bit of a reward. That sounds like a pretty good idea. I'm going to make a visitation room over here. Now, we need at least 3 visitation tables. So... Oh, yeah. Now, there's these visitor booths as well here. I don't know if that counts, but this is, like, separated by glass kind of visitation. But we'll do this. I'm going to set up one more over here. We'll have room for another at some point. Now, what I'm going to do for the foundation, rather than build a foundation here, is it'll do a weird thing with the wall, because the foundation will build a wall if it's not adjacent to one. If I put one down here first, that'll be kind of wall, and then we'll do this. There you go. And you can see where the walls are going to get built. And that looks pretty good. We'll put, I guess, a regular door there. If I put a regular door there now, someone's going to escape. We're going to have to let the walls go up and then build the door? It might just be time for me to fence. I've got a fair amount of I thought I had a fair amount of cash. I guess I will when some of these finish here. And when we get the intake. Yeah, let me set this up first. Will you put up the walls and then let me put a door there and not have anyone escape? Or if they're like, if the foundation's basically done... Okay, you're at require entrance mode. Okay, and everyone's idle. I'm assuming the foundation is basically done. So if I tell you... Oh, I hope this works out. I don't know. If I tell you to put a door here, will you insta-pop the foundation and no one will be able to escape through this plain door? There we go. Okay, good. Woohoo! Lovely. And the room apparently has power, so that's going to be okay. And yeah, that's just a trash bit of wall. Okay, done. We need a common room. We already have a television. I had an odd amount of space over here, so I built the fancy cell in there just because it was able to squeeze in just enough space for that. I think I'm going to build a common room over here. It may end up being a common room just for our psych ward. I have not decided yet. So, and this we do need a pool table to exist. Doesn't technically have to be in the common room, just like the TV doesn't have to be in there, but we will do that. And we do need a second TV, so I will do that as well. I'll use a regular TV. I'll put it... Yeah, that looks good there. And then just because it'll look fancy, I don't know if people actually use them this way, but what I'm going to do is get chair, like that. Excellent. Walls. Here, we'll use white walls. It's not quite the same... You know what? Actually, let's do that. Cancel that part. There we go. Maybe I can put... yes, we need phones. I could put a couple of phones in here and a couple in the yard. That actually sounds pretty good to me. Let's put the door over there. Because I think I need 5 phones. 5 phones. Phone booth. 1, 2 over here. 1, 2, 3... And actually, let's give them some... this is a crappy yard. But let's give them some weight benches or something. Something to get off a little bit of physical activity out of their system. And that is all my money spent. But I think that's going to be okay. We're on lockup. That's going to be built up. Well, the common room's going to get finished over here. And then that'll give me $5 grand. If we can find more narcotics... Well, we might get some with the prisoners. Oh, I should build another... Oh, there's a bunch of cash. I should get a metal detector over here because people do try to sneak in contraband into... while they're doing the visits with the prisoners here. So, we'll get that. We might find some randomly. I do think I should probably go and build a giant fence around our base. I think it's time to do that. So that's as low as I can build it. I mean, this is not going to be very good protection against people who are digging their way out. But I think it'll be worthwhile. A gap of 2, and then over here, and then like that. And then I can build an extra airlock in front, which I like to do. We'll go to there, a gap of 2. Come down here and there. Didn't the fencing used to be free and just need work? I feel like that might have been a thing. Put a jail door there, and actually, I'll do another thing I like to do. Jail door there, and a tiny bit more fencing. So we can get sort of full airlock here, and what it means is I can deploy a guard in this area, so there'll always be a guard around here ready to open doors for people, which I think is fairly handy. Oh, someone's caught with a little contraband on them. Maybe it's the drugs to finish off that mission. I don't know. Common room. Oh, I didn't actually... Common room. Or visitation. Boom, done. And visitation room. Boom, done. Grant complete. Lovely. And more money. Cash flow's not bad. Yeah, this is sort of... We're not going to work on this for a while. People in solitary and waiting. There might be some criminally insane waiting. Oh, and actually, I want to get more padded rooms going. So let's go. I'll use the quick build because I'm lazy. So padded cell is exactly the same as a regular cell, just a different zone. Boom, boom, boom. Ooh, that's going to be awkward space. I mean, I could do like the fancy one. For someone who's well-behaved. Quite a bit more expensive to build, though. Do a group cell. You know, we do need some solitary. Can we fit? Yeah, what I can do is I can put down 2 solitaries over there. I like that. The padded solitaries for the criminally insane who misbehaved. Do I want to do the same thing over here? 4 padded cells for the criminally insane. That might be more than we need. Like, sorry, for the solitary, but you know what? It's fine. So that's going to bring us to 8, 10 rooms. Excellent. I mean, I guess I could put the limiter on the intake to fill capacity. Which... Ooh, we wouldn't actually intake more prisoners because it doesn't think we've got enough padded cells yet. Yeah, that makes sense. You guys are complaining you don't have rooms, but they're going to get built. Don't worry about it. It's going to happen. I guess we also have to make sure we've got some water coming in here. Like doing it that way. And then this. There's other ways to use a little bit less material. But this feels, you know, satisfying to me. Right, and that water pipe goes there. I think what I'm going to want to do is I should offset these two. Yeah, the criminally insane, I think I should offset everything by 2 hours. That way they will go... They won't overlap in the showers and different things. I think that's probably best. So we'll have you sleep in for 2 more hours. Then we'll do lock up so you can pee. Then shower, then go and eat, which our chefs, I think, will be okay with that. Then you're going to have your time for your programs and everything. If we're offsetting by 2 hours, that means the lockup is going to go here. And your second meal is going to be there and there. I guess we should give you some yard time as well. Boom. Something like that. I mean, maybe we want to offset it even more than this. But there. So the criminally insane and the regular prisoners won't be in the cantina or the showers at the same time. And I think that's a very, very good thing. I kind of want to keep a guard in the common room. There's a fair amount of free time. People are going to spend a lot of time there. I don't like them not being monitored. Also, I'm going to have 1 guard. Okay, there. Oh, 1 guard in our little airlock over here. I think that's swell. We could keep one in the visitation room. I don't know if that's as likely to cause issues. Feels like we should have some CCTV, but we don't really have the budget to set that up yet. What I want to do is I want to get, I don't know, 2 more orderlies, bringing us to 3. And then, since we have some grant space, what I want to do here is get the criminally insane wing started up. So we need a wing with cell blocks with 10 padded cells, which we've got. We got intake, 10 criminally insane prisoners, and we need 2 psychiatrists, each with an office. So, a psychiatric office is exactly the same as a normal office, except it also needs a big couch for people to lie down on. Well, you again use the quick build tool because we're lazy. I do like this. We can choose the style of things. White walls, rusty, slum, derelict, overgrown, bamboo. Oh, let's go. Ooh, cushion. No, Art Deco. Let's see what that looks like as a style. So, yeah, that's okay that it sticks out a little bit more. That's fine. Maybe I should have built the common room there and then built... I don't know. Look how grody and grimy this is. I mean, I have janitors, right? I have 4 janitors. I don't know. I'm going to hire 2 more. I'd be a little bit careful about my daily expense. Especially we'll need some psychiatrists. They're not cheap. But wow, that is really grimy. If I had, like, the prison labor set up, I could have prisoners helping to clean. Yeah, the shower as well. It's just all really grody. There we go. That got clean. Well, that happened fast. Like, instantly. While I was looking away for 2 seconds. Okay, orderlies. Done, 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 done. Yeah, we'll build up these offices. We'll get these rooms ready. Keep intaking the insane. There'll be 2 more. At least for now. We're above here, but prisoners can't be assigned to the cell. It's just these criminally insane waiting for cells. We just have to wait for these things to get finished. And yeah, we got these doors here to separate the wings. Which mostly I do it as, like, as I'm expanding. I put the doors in and then expand the foundation. But it is nice to have the option of just, like, completely shutting down your prison into separate wings. Same thing here. You can see the expansion section. But, you know, if you need to go into total lockdown, you can. Right now they're locked open, but I think if I go locked down, I think it will lock those doors. And guards will need to do everything. And, you know, that's pretty good. What's our queue? Prisoners up for parole. Due for release soon? Well, good on you. Yeah, now that we have the visitation, people can actually... do we have to set something up for that, for the parole? Or does it happen automatically? Parole hearings. Start. No room. Oh, does it need a special parole room? I guess it does. I don't think the requirements for that are too bad. I don't know if we got a quick build option for it. I don't see it as a glance. It doesn't mean it's not there, but... Parole. 5x5 with a visitor's table. I can build it over here, actually. Yeah, so you can't put that down until you get the foundation. Sure. I should have put the airlock over here. I guess I still can, because what I can do is I can double click on the door to move it. And then I can fence here. And just take that down there. Because what I want to do is I want to put a no prisoners allowed, like staff only, on the outside there. And yeah, all we need is a visitor table, I think is what it said. For them to meet with their lawyer. Because you get money for prisoners that have been paroled and don't repeat. I guess just a regular door. Now, various education and things like that can improve the chance that they don't repeat, but we'll still have them have their hearings. That's going to be okay. All right, now, our deployment. So I'll reset up a deployment over here, and I will say... direction. That's neat. Help control the flow of people, prisoner direct. Now, that's really cool. That's new to me. Staff only. So there you go. Yeah, this outside area is staff only. And... oh, wait. Did it remove that wall? Really? That's a bold choice. Also, some of this is brick. I think I was using brick originally, and then a lot of the quick builds are not brick. So now I've been switching over to concrete, which is what they use. Parole. There you go. Which technically you can have it be this way. There we go. But that's the way I wanted it. Okay. Actually, instead of the door there, I should probably have had the door there. I mean, I guess I could have both. Although now I'm worried that that might be... yeah, you know what? Double click to move you. We're going to put the door there, and then I'll build a wall there. That is much better. There's no flooring under there, but that's okay. So now, if I go to programs, parole hearing... there we go. We could have up to 4 of these per day. Oh, now we've got the offices. Oh, that is really neat. I like that. And we can get 2 psychiatrists. We have an office for each. And then, likewise, we go into programs, and way down at the bottom, psychiatric guidance or consultation. We'll add as many. They're pretty short meetings. There we go. So you can see, each psychiatrist can see a lot of people, because it's an hour each, and we have a lot of program time. So it's actually maybe more than we need, but if we reduce the program time for some reason, we're still going to be okay. So everyone's got rooms. Our capacity for criminally insane is 10. And we have it set to all, right? Not just, not fill capacity. So we'll literally take all that they send us. Right now we have 9. We have a capacity for 10. We do have some extra capacity. What we can do is we can slowly start to convert over our other rooms to criminally insane stuff. Because the shared capacity, so we have 33 regular prisoners. And we have 36 rooms for it. So yeah, we could convert more over. Like this cell here, for example. And then just move entirely into a criminally insane prison. What am I looking for? Over here. Which is expensive, or which is, it's going to be dangerous and challenging. On the other hand, we will get a ton of money. Okay, grant completions are done. Lovely. Anything else I want to run here? Tools cleanup. Other prisons involve stolen items. Group is performing studies on the distribution of tools and weapons throughout the prison. Part of a trial involves trying to remove all such items from prison. So we got to remove all the stolen tools and weapons. So it's just like drugs. Eventually we'll find them all, right? Okay, we'll just run this. That's going to be okay. These bamboo walls or Art Deco walls. That's what it was. I forgot. I didn't go bamboo. I went Art Deco. They are crazy. I like it. Feed all prisoners. We're not even coming close. Yeah, I'd have to, like, go through and check all the ratios. I don't think there were enough meals being made. It might be more the number of meals, rather. I mean, there's limited amount of place for the serving tables as well. There you go. They're cooking the second meals now. Oh, maybe everyone will get fed because of the second dinner. I think, I mean, we're just running shy. I'm going to get another cooker and maybe hire a couple more staff. So there'll be like one cook per cooker and a little extra. Let's get an extra sink as well. I think that's a good idea. If we do that, we will also need to run the pipe to there. Because some of the cooks always have to be bringing in the food. I don't know if that's something you can have other people help with. And I mean, there are doors leading in and out that slows them down a scooch as well. I don't know. There you go, pumping up, having a little chat. Let them have some phone calls. And yeah, I'd slowly migrate the entire... Whoa! Oh, some criminally insane fighting. Volatile. Claustrophobic. Yeah, their meter was set pretty high. They need to have some more meetings with psychiatrists. Was that one of these blipping? No, I guess not. You're going to solitary. More prisoners arriving soon. People do for things. Visitors. Staff members are exhausted but resting. People are in lockdown. That's good. Yeah, we're not working on the wonky meal thing right now. Should I just put down some extra serving tables? Would that be part of it? I don't know. So, we're getting up to dinner time. Yeah, I mean, the ratios are no good. I'd have to double check what we want. There's a sweet spot for number of prisoners, number of cookers, and number of cooks. And something that, like the fridges as well. I think the fridges are slightly less critical in that, but it's the cooks to cookers to prisoners ratio that is the really, really critical amount. And I'm sure we're way off. Although, actually, we may have done it. We still have more meals than prisoners, and I think the rest of the prisoners, I think this is the second wave. Criminally insane coming in now. In theory, I don't know who the other three are. Maybe they're people in solitary or something, or lockdown. But in theory, you have enough meals for everyone. So I don't know. Oh, there you go. go. The meter's changing, but it might be because of the two different meals. Leading to sort of funny displays there. But generally speaking, I think we're doing a pretty good job feeding most people, if not everyone. Are you drug OD? Are you fighting again? What are you doing? Sleep comfort. You're high. Wow. Interesting. Should we do a shakedown? Everyone's... Like, this is going to wake them up, but you know what? Yeah, let's shake down right now. Plus, maybe we can find stolen tools and weapons. Maybe. So 20 guards. It's actually not... That's a pretty high number of guards, given the size of the prison. I may have gone a little aggro on that. And actually, what we probably need... Although, I've got to be careful. My cash flow is a little bit low here. You can't hire more people than your cash flow. Let's say we probably need more orderlies. Well, right now, they're just sort of lingering around. But, well, that might be an example that we need more orderlies. Because you do want quite a few. Okay, the upkeep on them's not so bad. Here, let's go to 8, just to pick. Which right now, it's almost a 1-to-1 with the criminally insane. Well, we found some things. And no one's escaping? It would... Oh, someone smashed the toilet. Because one of these things would be marked as, like, not a cell. It'd have an exclamation mark or something if someone had started digging an escape tunnel. Because it wouldn't count as being inside. There's just some random food on the ground. What the hell's going on? Okay, power's okay. So, lockdown for the regular prisoners. How grody it is over there. Although, is that the broken toilet? I think it was. I think it spilled some water. That may have been part of it. Got all the food going. Prisoner intake. We get some cash again. More criminally insane. And the next, there's going to be 3 more. So people don't have free cells. Yep. So let's convert over. So still the holding cell. If I end up like over converting, yeah, that's not bad actually. Regular cells to padded cells. I mean, I suppose I could make a padded holding cell, but that's not what I want. I'm going to do this. So if we get regular prisoners that... Ooh. Uh-oh. Regular prisoners that don't have cells, they can at least get moved to the holding cell for a little while. And yeah. Look how much cash we get up front. Our cash flow didn't go up as much. But just flat out cash is pretty good. Oh, you know what I can do for the extra grants I'm not doing anything with? Is, oh, I need an accountant for the investment, right? I need some more offices, I think. Let's build a few over here. Do they actually need an office? Can we cheat it? If we just had an accountant. Oh, we might need a lawyer as well. Oh, no, that's the rules thing. That's different. If we just have an accountant, can I run the... Yeah, the investments. Sweet. Let's do it. If I cancel this, I guess I have to repay... Cancellation cost. Oh, there was no upfront on the nutrition research? Oh, I'll just cancel it then. Okay, I didn't realize there was no upfront because we'd have to pay it back. Potentially with a penalty. Are you really excited about television? Wow. You are hyped, my friend. National repairs. No rooms? Or no, you're waiting to be... Are you unable to be assigned to a cell? It doesn't... Oh! I'm sorry, I made these solitary. Hold on. There we go. Whoopsie. So slowly the entire prison is going to be converted into a giant padded cell thing. I think he's in lockdown because he did something bad. What's that? Compression, ignite attacks. Oh, misconduct. Destruction, found drugs. Solitary. So you might get moved to solitary. Yeah, awaiting solitary confinement. Okay, yeah. So someone will move you in there at some point. I mean, maybe we don't need to do that as much with those prisoners. I mean, the idea is they're always under suppression, so throwing them into solitary may not be much that makes a difference. I don't know. You don't have a room, it says. Someone may have just gone insane. Padded cell. Oh, this is still counting as solitary. Let's convert a bunch of these over. And waiting for funds, doing that. Prisoner up for parole, so they'll get some meetings. There you go. Roe's getting a meeting over here. Dan Roe. We can get a report for that, right? No death, starting loan. Does it talk about... Is there not a track somewhere that just tells you how many people were successfully released and rehabilitated? Oh, prison grading. 9 prisoners have been released. 10 prisoners must be released before this report is going to be compiled. Yeah, there we go. Okay. So someone else is going to have to get parole before we get out. I can't believe that many people actually... Yeah, I guess they're actually up for parole. They're not just a parole hearing? I don't know. Maybe that's parole hearing, not parole to be released. I'm actually surprised how well things are going, considering I was trying to like make my typical full hell prison. Not that this is all that unhellish, but it's actually going surprisingly okay. Yeah, lots of orderlies. Look at this. They're little, I don't know what they call it. Their heat meter, their ignition meter, because they're talking about like they ignite when they when things go off. Ooh, criminally insane, depressed, extremely volatile. Well, that's great. Early prisoner release. There we go. Prison reoffending rate is only 11%. That's really low. So our punishment, our security rating is really high. Health isn't good, and we have no reform programs going on right now, which can certainly affect things. 1 prisoner escaped. Paroled early, no reoffended so far. Okay. How did I make such a randomly successful prison, considering this is not a very good prison? Aesthetically, it's certainly not very pleasing. But I don't know. I guess, like, people snapped early and they were punished hardcore with the solitary. Maybe that was enough to, like, scare them straight. It's possible. I don't know. Well, we're going to wrap it up here, folks. Thanks for watching. It is Prison Architect Psych Ward Warden Edition. There's going to be information down in the doobly-doo about where to get this. I really think it adds quite a lot. And by the way, if you do buy the expansion, if you're worried, like, oh, if I buy the expansion, what if I decide I don't want to do a criminal prison? When you start a new prison, there is a bouton right over here to decide whether or not you want the criminally insane prisoners to show up. Turn that off, you won't get any that game. You'll still get the benefit from all of the extra content, especially this quote-unquote the Warden's Edition here. Has tons of extra. A lot of these objects are new from that. So you still get the benefit from all of that, even if you want to play a non-criminal insane prison from time to time. But I gotta say, it's pretty fun. I think there's a mutator as well to keep the to make them like even more likely to be. Well, I guess it's not more likely to be criminally insane, just more likely to be problematic. And yeah, this prisoner transfer as well. This is new to me. I don't know when this got introduced, but this is like horrific prisoners from another prison who can't handle them. You get paid tons to take them in, but they are like the worst of the super ultra prisoners. Which, you know, is fun. Folks, thanks for watching. I'll see you next time. Bye-bye.